Hello, folks. Welcome to the Hello World, podcasting with Magdalena. How is everybody doing? Listen, thanks for tuning in and welcome to my podcasting, Hello World, podcasting with Magdalena. And for those who are new, I just wanted to welcome you wherever you are listening around the globe here to my podcasting. I hope it will be beneficial and you will enjoy it. If you like astrology or just kind of, try to master your own emotions, figure out what the heck is really going on. And most of the time, I like to kind of use astrology for the personal and collective guidance. Because, as I always say, I really liked, astrology to kind of give me this GPS direction, what's kind of going on and what to expect in the now and for the future. So let's see, what are we talking about today? Oh my god, we have so many planets, folks, today in Taurus. It's just insane. Okay, let's see. Today the sun is in Taurus, moon is in Libra, so this is pre-recorded, folks. Tomorrow is Thursday. Mercury is in Taurus. Venus just moved into Taurus. Whoa. Mars in Gemini. It will also move pretty soon in Cancer. So, gosh, you think this is right now complicated. We will end up to have a mushy Mars in Cancer. So it will be 2 steps forward, 3 backwards. So get ready for that. I'm just preparing you, so don't kill the messenger. Jupiter is in Sagittarius retrograde. Saturn is retrograde in Capricorn. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune in watery Pisces, dreamy Pisces. Pluto is in Capricorn retrograde. Chiron in Aries, true North, Cancer retrograde, and Lilith is in Pisces. Whoa! So let's see what does this all mean to us. Since we have 1, 2, 3, 4 planet folks in Taurus, remember I've been talking about voicing, speaking out. And if you kind of follow, the world stage, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of demonstrations. People are speaking up, okay? And having Jupiter in Sagittarius retrograde, people are demanding the truth. Saturn being retrograde in Capricorn, it is breaking down the structure, but also what it also means is actually shift of power, meaning from the external authority into the internal authorities. That means, as we've been talking about, Taurus, voicing ourselves, speaking up. Saturn in Capricorn will show us actually, how where we are dealing with the restriction, and Pluto is actually helping us to shift power. In a sense, I think I don't know how long ago I've been actually talking about that. We are, we are in a stage that we kind of can say that humanity is moving from this immaturity or emotional immaturity into the responsibility, and I think this is the stage where we are right now, standing up, full-blown, adults with a responsibility. And also, I would like to add this whole concept of Aquarius is also is the restoration of the spiritual empowerment, But the only way we can achieve the spiritual empowerment is that if we truly, truly understand who we are, facing our own challenges, facing our BSs where we didn't stand up for ourselves, where we didn't, work our shadows through, and integrating those aspects. Because right now, I would say, when we start to move into the full Aquarius age, because Saturn will go actually next year into the Aquarius. So it will be, showing us where we are putting our own restrictions and jumping the barrier of restriction and freeing ourselves, or actually restore ourselves to the spiritual empowerment. Meaning, that also moving from this Piscean era of victim savior into this empowering or freeing ourselves into the Aquarius. But look, like I said, this can only be done if we are overly grounding our personal energy, the personal Leo energy in ourselves, so that we are standing in our own speech, truth, and in our own image, or in our own power, So, hold on, I made actually a couple of notes. Yes, and another aspect what is also right now playing a huge role, at least this is what I am strongly, very much experiencing about relationships, folks. In any shape and form, that there is this unbelievable challenge going on between the individual and other person, or groups or whatever. So practically any kind of relationship, and we are moving from this codependency to love, or the most relationships been in the past, very much codependently created. If you do this for me, I will do this for you, blah, 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 blah. And since, everything is shifting, we are becoming much more empowered individuals. Also, relationships are shifting, and a lot of relationships are breaking right now because they are built on the codependency, not on the conscious desire, and also soul relatedness. So it's very difficult, to kind of right now being in the stage that chaos in all fronts, in all aspects of our life. Remember, we've been talking about, Jupiter being retrograde, Saturn being retrograde, Pluto being retrograde, and the North Node being right now also retrograde. These are actually putting us back and say, okay, you have to recheck this, okay? Meaning, if it doesn't feel right, you have to figure that out, ask a deeper question. Because look, like I said, this one are right now very tough one, because we have a Taurus, 4 Taurus and 2 Capricorns. That's people's 6 planets in the Earth sign. And I've been talking about the different elements, look like air, fire, water, earth. And this, the qualities, it could be a fixed sign, a mutable, and all these 6 planets being in the Earth sign, they are fixed. There is nothing you can do to move this crap. So don't even try. Okay, and this is why what I said when I said to you, Mars is going pretty soon into Cancer. Oh my God, what will that mean? It's like you are restricted by that Earth energy, and then you have this watery Mars, and then Mars cannot move forward the way it wants because it's a fire sign. Being in the Cancer, it will be so mushy, emotional, and it just God Almighty, that will be very difficult. So be prepared. Nothing wrong with it, but if you're dealing, if you recognize, these energies, just recognize it. It's like if it's not yours, don't get into it, okay? Because a lot of people are right now really kind of trying to, uh, deplete other people's energy. It's just freaking insane, folks. It's insane. And I just find out today that somebody was posting on our page actually, that we have quite a bit of EMF, practically a lot of electromagnetic activity from the sun. So that will kind of knock also people out and make them very unstable. Um, uh, people's health is very much impacted right now. So, look, like I said, grounding is hugely important. Try to kind of clear your emotions, and when you feel exhausted, I would say, just take a nap. Don't be afraid, to take maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes or even an hour. It doesn't matter. Because if your body needs the rest, then it needs the rest. Otherwise, it will not be able to recover, and you're just kind of even more depleting your own energy. So I know, these times are pretty challenging, folks, but look, like I said, we know that. We've been preparing ourselves for this for quite a bit. And the only way to go through this is go through. Nothing else we can do about. Because in the end, oh, when it boils down, these times are actually time for clearing, cleansing, restructuring, and you know that it's never the pretty one. So, but I would say this, obviously we volunteered for this. We wanted to be here because on some level, it's not about, having just fun. Yes, we can have a fun, but there's a lesson behind here. And the biggest lesson, what a lot of us feeling, and you can hear from so many people, is that actually right now this is an incredible time, to stand up, take responsibility, and do your best, and the universe will respond to it. I know, when you're hurting or when you're in pain, this is the last thing that somebody wants to hear it. But, as they say, everything changes with time. And we just have to kind of be strong and keep our balance. Okay? Okay, folks, thanks for listening. And, in the meantime, take good care of yourself. And until next time, enjoy the ride. Bye. Thank you.